Good morning, everybody. I'm Desiree, and I am from Colorado. And this is my discussions for chapters 1 through 4 of the Director's Vision. I have had the opportunity to direct at a local community theater, and then I also am directing at our high school, which is 7 through 12. But we do have some smaller schools that don't have theater programs that can participate, along with some online and homeschool students. This is my first official theater class, so being able to see terminology, hear theories, and have discussion around them has been really eye-opening. Most of the experiences that I've had have been either personal experiences with theater or working under other directors. And just seeing that I'm on the right track or having some validation of how I'm directing has been really, really exciting. So when I was reading through the first chapter of like having a vision, a real, spot on where are we going with this, and then sharing it with everybody in the team has been really nice, because we have a really small group of people that do all the theaters in our area. And we also tend to be board members, and then we also act in them. And so being very specific and having a direction with each one of our productions has been really our goal. And then just not only to entertain our community, but to expose them to other things has been really important to all of us. And so seeing that in that chapter was really validating. And then the director's role portion of the reading, I'm really lucky to have an assistant director full-time with me, and we have 2 shows per year at the high school. And so her and I work together really closely, and usually in the summer is when we plan for all of our productions. She works full-time, and then I'm also a teacher. And so I have the time in the summer to make sure that all of the stuff is laid out for me so that when I do begin, I'm ready to go. But I don't have a lot of time to analyze plays. And so that was a really powerful moment when I was reading, was really the importance of taking the time and making sure that I'm doing the playwright, and making sure that whatever their vision was, that it's coming through in my vision and staying true to that. And then making sure all my team members, we do all of our costuming, we do all of our set, we do all of our social media and publicity. And so just making sure that all of us are on the same page and not really deviating from that original vision, and then staying true to that playwrights and being, honest with what they want to come forward. And then just making sure that when I'm interpreting the play and making sure that I'm breaking it down, I'm giving myself enough time to look at those action units instead of just like scenes, and breaking it into sections like that, especially for rehearsals. And that action unit piece, I tend to go, scene 1, page 1 to page 8, and sometimes I probably need a little more time on page 8 and making that into the rehearsal schedule and allowing that flexibility. I found that we don't spend as much time on the end of the show as we do at the beginning of the show. So reading through those action units was really, it kind of changed the way I'm going to see this next production. There are several parts in the production that really need to come through, and just building in more time for that, and not necessarily more time for the music or the choreography or the entertainment value, but what it is that we're trying to say through our vision. So I really, valued that chapter. I thought that was great. So I'm really excited to continue on. Speaking in front of others, does make me nervous unless I have something specific that I'm saying. So I'm really excited to learn through this process and to do more of these YouTube discussions and get more confident in my creative abilities. So have a good one.